I love DPs.
Like double penetration.
Some double penetration.
Double penetration on your own with some solo plays.
Hello, and welcome to the Double Penetration Podcast. Here are your hosts, Creep and Steel.
Oh, yeah, hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, it's Mr. Chris Steele. Hey, Creep. What's up, Creep?
Oh, just playing with my pussy, that's all. Making videos for creepqueen.com. Oh, shit, I don't know what else to say. Isn't that weird thing?
Well, you always gotta do the weird thing, Creep. God, we're trying to record a show here.
Just got all this shit going on. Traveling again.
I mean, what are we doing right now, Creep?
We're fucking recording a show. It's episode or volume 36. I still can't get it right either. Fuck. You know, it's funny, when we had the idea to be silly, I thought about doing that. Just telling you to let me go with it. But I couldn't do a Creep Queen voice very long. I did my best, though.
That's okay. There's only one creep, bitches, and that's me. That's right, Creep Queen, your favorite ass motherfucking creep.
That's right. And I'm not only
and your friend, Mr. Chris Steele.
Oh, I had a cool thing I was going to say.
Say it.
I was going to say, in your friendly neighborhood man of steel. Not, super powerful, but pretty funny. Just all right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Mr. Chris Steele, on the Twitters. At Mr. Chris Steele.
On the Twitters.
Yeah.
Woo, this is a hot damn mess. You know what else is a mess?
I don't know. What is a mess?
All these sex horror stories we're about to read.
That's right, folks. This is volume 36. And if I'm thinking correctly, and I probably should have done some checking. Why is Creep putting her breasts in the screen? What's she doing?
Because my computer was dying, fool. That shit done fell out.
That shit done fell out. Well, at least it didn't get sucked back in, or almost, like our friend from last week, Rob. Shout out to Rob and Lady Lux. Fun volume to record, but we're not looking into the past, folks. We're looking into the future. However, we are diving into that well for the third time and probably the final chapter, question mark? Sex horror stories here on volume 36 of the world-famous Double Penetration Podcast on Demon Seed Radio Networks. And the music is done. So what's
that? Was
haps?
a lot. That was a hot diggity damn mess, son. Also, I've been smelling something really weird.
Are you
and I just found out it's my fingers.
I was going to say, I hope you're not smelling burnt toast.
Excuse me. No. How do you know about that? Also, wait, I do need to clarify the weird smell is not from my vagina. Thank you very much. How did you know about the burnt toast?
Well, burnt toast, if you smell burnt toast, it's like a sign of a stroke.
Shut up. I've been hella smelling burnt toast, bro. I'm not even playing with you. I'm not kidding. Is that real?
I'm almost positive that people have said...
It's been bad.
I'm telling you, you might want to check with your neighbors to make sure they're not burning toast or anything, and then if they aren't, then maybe...
No, I don't smell other people cooking.
Oh, okay, then, well. Are you burning toast?
No.
Well, then maybe you might need to go to the doctors. Say, hey.
I mean, I did just go to the doctor.
Well, you did just go to the doctor, so that is true.
Yep, maybe that's why. Oh my god, I could be almost having a stroke. Like, literally.
Let's hope not.
No, literally.
Well, if you literally are.
Damn, now you got me all stressed out and shit. Like, hella, like, it was hella smell like burnt toast. I was on the phone with my friend and I was like, bitch. She was like, what bitch? I was like, it smells like burnt fucking toast. Is my house gonna burn down? And she was like, well, are you cooking toast? And I was like, no, like, my toaster, I don't even leave my toaster out. Like, I haven't used my toaster in like 2 weeks.
And then she said,
I broke a guy's dick once.
And then she was like, okay. Anyways, sex horror stories.
Sex horror stories.
What up?
The scary, very variety. we should tell a couple of our own before we get to our friends.
Well, yeah, but are you going to tell them?
What, tell our friends? Tell
Do you
mine?
have any? Do you have any more? Do you have any? Do you have any?
Not that I can really think of, you know? I mean,
Oh, damn.
it's not really like a horror story, but my wife went out with her friends a couple weeks ago and came home a little tipsy. I was already in bed. I was a sleepy fella. This was when I was on vacation. She got on top of me and took care of business. And then I was like, aw. I go, babe, you started your period, and she felt real bad.
Oh.
She might get mad at me for telling that story, but then again, she might laugh. She's got a twisted sense of humor, so.
I feel like she'll laugh and think that's funny.
Yeah. Well, no, because then it also sounds cool for her because, you know, you always hear from guys that, oh, when you get married, sex stops. No, it don't.
Bro, so, like, I've been hella hearing about that lately.
No,
Who'll be
it
like,
doesn't stop.
some guy literally told me the other day, like, well, they weren't lying when they say you don't get married for the sex. And I was like, I'm not even going to talk to you about sex right now because that would probably just
I mean, I
get your dick hard. But, like damn, like, you don't have sex?
Well, if you have kids, I get it. It's kind of hard to make time. So,
No.
I mean,
You
me and my
making
wife.
time for that? No.
Well, I mean, if you got like 4 or 5, like there's people that live down the road from me that got like 6 kids. Like when we moved into our neighborhood, they didn't even have 1 yet. And now they have 6. And me and my wife are like, well, we still ain't got none. We've been living in our house for like 6 years now.
That's funny.
Either I'm shooting blanks or I'm getting lucky or not getting lucky.
Getting lucky or not getting lucky. It's okay. I don't think I can get pregnant. Actually, I'm like 99% sure I can't get pregnant. So there's that.
Really?
Yeah, but that's fine because I don't really give a fuck.
Maybe
I mean, no, like I don't want kids, but like if they were like, bitch, like nah, your nana ain't working like that, I think it would hurt my feelings.
Yeah. I mean, I think as a woman, you would probably feel like, well, I mean, I was
Yeah, like I don't like
that, and now I can't. And I mean,
I
as
don't
a
do
dude,
that,
if
but I would be pissed if they were like, you can't. I'd be like, bitch, what?
I'd be pissed if I was shooting blanks. I'd be like, well,
yeah, that's
I
like
guess
your.
we'll get a couple more cats.
You know?
Well, you know, if I'm still able to fucking blow a load and get that feeling, I guess it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about pulling out if I don't want to have a kid.
Stupid.
Because I haven't worn a condom since like I was 17.
I have a sex horror story about not pulling out.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I told it before.
You didn't pull out?
Did I tell the pull out story?
I don't know. Probably
So
not.
like, there was this guy, and like, I was pretty much like always fucked up, right? We've been through this.
Let's name him Mario.
Okay, so no, I don't want to name him Mario. I want to name him
Luigi.
Baloney. So me and Baloney was hanging out, but like I didn't really want to be hanging out with Baloney. But Baloney was like a mutual friend, some of my really good friends that I was working with. So Baloney was just always there.
Right.
Now Baloney would get me hella fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so
how fucked
he
up?
had sex with me one night, and I didn't want him to, but I'm not gonna call it rape. So then I thought I didn't know, like
But
I
wait,
don't
you
know
didn't
what
want
he
him
did,
to.
and I was like, "Dead, huh?"
But you didn't want him to, so wouldn't that still kind of be rape?
No, but I'm not gonna call it rape. But
you got into it though, right?
I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be part of this situation, but I couldn't really get out of the situation, so it just was a situation.
Oh.
So yeah, like this happened, right? And I was like, oh, maybe it came out. Like I don't know. Like I was just like done. Like I was just not there. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker didn't pull out, came inside of me, and then told me he was trying to get me pregnant. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Did he think he was Jesus?
It was fucking nutty. And that was
those weird guys that
horrific.
think that would definitely suck. Especially because, you know, well, I mean, you're getting pregnant by a man that you really didn't want to have sex with in the first place.
I was like, bitch, what the fuck? But I wasn't like that back then. I was like, I gotta go.
Whatever.
I was like, I gotta go. I think you should leave. I gotta get out of here. I hate baloney.
Yeah, you hate that guy?
I just hate baloney.
You know, I mean, as far as like lunch meats goes, it's not exactly the most appetizing unless you fry it. Fried bologna's good, yeah.
I don't know. I've been knowing this one guy that just eats bologna and cheese sandwiches all the time.
I do like bologna and cheese, but it's got to be fried. Fried bologna.
I don't know. I think maybe I should try bologna again, but not that bologna. That was like spoilt bologna. Spoilt.
Isn't like pimento loaf kind
I'm
of
getting
like
off
bologna?
topic. I had a lot of sex that I didn't want to have when I was younger.
Oh, me too.
Like that.
Well, I wish I had that problem. Boy, I had a lot of sex I didn't want to when I was younger. Well,
yeah, like you didn't?
Kinda. But we're not getting into that.
No, that never happened to you? Not one time. Not one time where you ever like, damn, I wish I didn't fuck that bitch.
No, because every time I was having sex, I was actually really happy that I was having sex. Just as any red-blooded American man or man in general.
Valid.
I mean, when most dudes have sex, they want to have sex. You can't. I mean, maybe if I was like a young kid and I was getting molested, I mean, yeah, that would probably suck. But I mean, when you're when you're a dude and you're trying to have sex and you're not being molested, I mean, you want to have sex.
Guys can be raped.
Yeah, they can. I'm not saying they can't.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, no, that shit was crazy.
I have a friend who claims he was raped by a girl. He said that he was wasted and that she climbed on top of him and she fucked him. And I'm like, well, why didn't you get her off? He's like, well, she was a bigger gal. And I'm like, well, did you come? He's like, well, yeah. He's like, wouldn't you? And I go, well, if I was being raped, no. He's like, well, I guess I did kind of want to have sex with her.
Like, then that's not rape.
I know.
The fuck? I fucking hate when people scream rape. And it's not rape. I hate that. I fucking hate that.
I know you do.
Huh?
I said, I know you do.
Oh my God. That is some bullshit. It's like when you play the victim and you make the victim, you know what I mean? You'd be like, I was in a really abusive relationship just because your man like yells at you sometimes. Like, sit the fuck down, bitch. Like, fuck off. Like, fuck all of you.
Hey, speaking of guys and yelling at chicks, Chris Hardwick is going back to the Talking Dead. They've accepted him back after his allegations of abuse were.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We've even talked about this before.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we have. We broke.
You gotta know by now. My memory is like. Bow, bow, bow. That was the best sound effect I could do.
I have a sound. Here you go.
That's me every time I try to think about something. Literally.
Like I have a pretty good memory. Like I remember shit. Like I mean, anything that I repressed, I probably don't remember. But I mean, some things are starting to come back.
Yeah, that's the worst. Bro.
It is because then I start thinking, I'm like, okay, now am I making this up or do I know this happened? And it's most times is when I'm stoned because I feel like that's when my mind is clear. I know that sounds really stupid, but like I remember like a ton of shit when I was
like
a
I
kid.
get that, especially if you got like a super overactive brain. You know what I'm saying? You get high, that shit like you focus more.
Mm-hmm. No, I can like I've always said I can't turn off my brain. It's constantly I'm constantly thinking. I'm always in my own head. I'm always talking to myself in my own head. I know that's probably like some sort of like psychological thing that's like wrong. Like like a psychologist or a psychiatrist, whatever, would probably say that's not healthy to be doing that. But
I think everybody does that.
I don't want to. I've taken like antidepressants and OCD pills and shit like that, and it makes my dick not work.
Really?
Yeah, every antidepressant thing I've taken, or like things to like kind of like chill out my anxiety and stuff like that, I can never get my dick to work right. Like I'll get hard and then it'll go soft, and then it'll get hard and then it'll go soft, and then I won't be able to come. And it's like fuck that. I'd rather be fucked up than be a fucking have a non-working dick. I'm already a lousy fuck. Why would I want to be a fucking even worse?
You stupid. You stupid. I can't believe you don't have any more sex horror stories. I could go forever. Like every sex I've ever had was like a horror story.
Got 45 more minutes, kid.
I was seeing this guy, this super older guy, which in a future episode you may learn that is all the fuck I date.
Yes.
Let's
tease that real quick. We're gonna be talking about silver foxes.
Yes, we is.
And cougars.
Like, that's my shit, bro. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all just wait. Fucking shit. Getting horny just thinking about it.
You know what's weird is, like, I've started seeing like older women now, and I'm like, man, they're pretty attractive. Like when I was a young guy, I'm 36 and I'll be 37 this year. But like when I was a younger kid, like I would never want to date anybody in their 50s. But I've seen some really hot looking 50-year-old broads, and I'm like, God damn.
That's funny.
That's a good looking lady.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I always like that shit. Anyways,
yes.
I digress. Okay, yeah. So I was seeing this old guy. And he was like, he was cute, he was sexy, like he was an old guy. I like that shit. So
this is a sex horror story, not a silver fox story.
No, this is definitely a horror story. I mean, I might get more into it on the next episode, you know what I'm saying? But like the horror story part, so like I didn't have sex with him, right? Like I wasn't I was shy. Like I was real shy. And he fucking took me to like, he was driving me somewhere and he was like, we're gonna have sex. And I was like, no, like I'm good. And he was like, we're gonna have sex. And I was like, no, I'm good. So then he takes me to this fucking like really, really like shitty motel. But I didn't know he was taking me to fucking some motel. And he takes me to this like so shit motel, right? And he goes in and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, I didn't know what am I supposed to do? Like that shit was mad sketch. Like this whole place was so sketch. And he comes out and he's like, come on. I'm like, no. Like it's so awkward. Oh my God. Now I'm like so embarrassed talking about it. I'm so embarrassed talking about it. Never mind. Next. Let's read some of our listeners.
No, you can't do that.
I'm so embarrassed now.
No.
Oh my God, I never get embarrassed, and I'm like really embarrassed.
Well, what if I give you a music bed? Like maybe that'll help you.
Okay, all right, hit me. So he takes. He gets my ass out of the car. And slowly but very briskly, we walk really fast. No, I don't know. Anyways, the whole thing was like, we get in this room and it was fucking disgusting. And the whole thing was disgusting. And I was like, not even trying to sleep with him. And then anyways, so like, he was a very powerful man. I ended up sleeping with him. And it was like so fucking awkward. Because I'm a really awkward gal, okay? And like, oh my God. And then it was like just this shitty fucking place. And he was like, oh yeah, like so fucking satisfied. Like, huh? But like I was like, okay, like, can we go? Like, what the fuck is this place? Like, what the fuck? And then there's like people like fighting in the hallway, and I was like, we're all about to get shot. Like, it was fucking crazy. Like people outside talking about all these drugs and shit, and I'm like, can we go though? Like, it was fucking nutty.
You basically just told me a rape story.
No, I didn't.
You did too. You basically just said he was a very powerful man, but what did he persuade you with his fists? Jesus Christ. I'm not trying to laugh at that. That sounds terrible.
Oh my God. I'm not calling it rape though.
I mean, I think a good portion of our audience and our friends would probably maybe would say that's a borderline, almost kind of rape. I mean, if you orgasm, then I guess it's not.
No, like I didn't. I was like,
were you like, just get it over with and then we can go?
Fuck out of here. Like, this place is mad sketchy. Like, if he was trying to fuck like that, he should have just parked his car somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I still probably wouldn't have been like super into it, but like, fuck.
Was it like a shitty, seedy,
it was like this
motel?
Overgrown fucking like motel. God damn, it's hot as fuck in this bitch. It was like this overgrown fucking motel, right? That didn't even look like a fucking motel, right? It looked like some shit you see in like some independent indie film talking about like, oh, there's ghosts in here. Like, that's what it looked like.
So you were ghost adventuring with this guy, and then all of a sudden he was like, let's have sex.
Huh?
You were ghost adventuring with this fella.
Well, I mean, you would have thought that was not the plan. Like, we were fighting or something. Like, I think he was mad that I would never, like, suck his dick or something. I don't know. Which is funny how things turn, because now I'd be sucking everybody's dick. No, I'm just kidding. I don't suck anybody's dick still, but, like, the horror part of that was that it was terrifying. And now it turned into something else. And I'm just going to awkwardly keep talking because I'm really embarrassed. So, yeah.
Well... Let's end the embarrassment for yourself.
Yeah.
And let's have some of our friends tell some stories, tell some tales, not stales. And let's have some.
Email. Email. Email.
It's been a little while. We also have a special guest with us, but our special guest is to remain quiet because they've only been allowed to speak when I've told them to.
When spoken to.
Yes.
Get it.
We're in this BDSM lifestyle type deal still. So.
That's hot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clearly,
Right. So our friend will be reading the last one. So I'll start with the first one. All right. So here we go.
This whole episode is so awkward and I love it.
Yeah, but I think some of our best episodes
At least
are when...
it's commitment. Like from start to finish, this is going to be awkward as fuck. I love it.
No. I think some of our best volumes are when we're kind of just... We're just like, we try to keep to a formula, but I mean, it's kind of fun to just rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
we're talking sex still, so I mean, as long as we keep up the sexiness, I think we're all right.
This is really stressing me out.
Oh.
Like, this is the part where it stresses me out. Like, where we keep talking about how fucking weird and off topic and
I'm
stressful
not the one
it
who
is.
keeps talking.
It just
about
stresses me out. I don't know why. My anxiety gets pumping.
Well, let's listen to some of our friends tell some sweet fucking tales. This person writes in and says, I was fucking this girl one time. We were getting really rough. We ended up going through the drywall, straight through. We finished, of course. Well, of course, you gotta finish. Not much of a horror story, but someone had to fix the wall when we were done.
Damn. Like, straight through. What do you call that? Oh, the drywall. They just said that.
Yeah. Or sheetrock.
Oh, God.
My question
Have you ever
is,
broke something when you were having sex?
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah.
Like what?
Oh, I snapped a girl's... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my...
Keeping up with the theme.
Oh my God, that clip
fuck.
needs to come out for like hilarious fucking best of bullshit.
Fuck. Somebody's probably gonna get offended by that. Oh, he's making fucking jokes about snapping
I really
somebody's
did
neck.
snap a girl's neck once and it wasn't funny.
Yeah, I felt
She
really
died
bad.
and stuff.
I fucking buried her in a shallow grave.
God. At least
go-
it wasn't a rape story. I was drinking at the bar.
Well,
I was with some of my friends, my dad, some of his friends too.
hell
There was
yeah.
this girl there. I would smoke with her occasionally. She asked me if I wanted my sweater back. She had it in her car. I said, sure. Like, why not? So she led the way. As soon as we got there, she just grabbed me and started making out with me. She told me to get in the back seat. And so we did. We started fucking, and I was really going at it when I heard a knocking on the window. It was my dad. He was bringing back my wallet and ID that I'd left at the bar. He just said sorry, and he shut that door. We tried to continue, but I couldn't get hard again after that. My dad's friends made sure to comment on my bright white ass afterwards.
Oh, that is a horror story. There's nothing
That
worse than
sucks.
when you're banging and you get caught. Because as a dude, sometimes it's tough to get going again, especially after being caught by your father.
Yeah, that sucks.
One time I was getting a blowjob from my girlfriend, and this was like, I think I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I remember I heard people in the kitchen, and I was like, oh, fuck. So I had to hurry up and get dressed because for whatever reason I was going to be totally naked for this blowjob because I was actually really hoping that we were going to go straight sex because, I figured if I'm naked, maybe she would want to be naked. And then I was like, oh, no, my folks are home. So I hurried up and got dressed, and my dad's like, what's going on in there? I was like, nothing. He just gave me this look. I was like, all right, look, she's just giving me a blowjob, okay? I wasn't having sex with her, I promise.
That is so funny. Did that really happen?
Yeah, I swear to God. Yep.
What did he say?
He was real mad at me.
He was real mad at
Yeah,
me.
he was mad at me.
I would have been like, hey, that a boy.
Well, he probably wanted, well, my brother had knocked his girlfriend up, and, they were...
Sorry. Yeah, that's crazy.
They were probably hoping for me to not do the same thing, and
I am slipping off my stool in sweat, so please continue this
Slipping,
and give me
falling,
1 second.
Can't get up. Creeping. Well, might as well do a little bit of plugging while Creep Queen's away because, she's back. So anyways,
Bitch, I
back
heard you talking shit. What up, boo-boo?
I wasn't talking shit. I was going to do a
Oh,
little
were
bit
you
of plugging.
reading? My bad, boo. Continue.
No, I was going to do some plugging because I didn't know how long you were going to be. But here we go. Number 3. My favorite number, by the way. I love the number.
Really?
Yes, I have 333 tattooed on me. 3 threes. 3 is my favorite number. And any number in the variant of 3. I had been sick at work all day long. I went home and slept day and night until I got a phone call at 2 a.m. It was my friend. She was begging to come over, and I kept declining, but she was persistent. So I just went, what else was I going to do? I already slept so much. I got there, and she begged me to kiss her. I told her it wasn't a good idea because I was clearly sick, but she kept saying she didn't care, so we ended up making out. She ended up making me taking her back to my place. I was ready for bed, but she kept begging for me to fuck her. Wow. I wish I had a girl that would beg me to fuck her.
Me.
What?
I'd be like that sometimes. I'm like, can we just have sex though? Can we have sex? Like, I really just want to have sex. Like, can we please just have sex? Can we fuck? Do you want to fuck? I want to fuck. Can we fuck? Me. Continue. Sorry.
All right. I did, and I came, and she asked for more. I couldn't get hard again. I tried. She sucked me and tried giving me a hand job, but nothing was working. I finally got it in and pretended to come. I asked her if she got any in her. There was nothing there, and we finally went to sleep. What man has faked an orgasm? Listen, sir. I get your plight. It happens.
I want to. No. I want proof.
What do you mean you want proof?
I want proof.
Well, that a guy
Like,
faked
I
an
mean,
orgasm?
first of all, how the fuck you're not gonna know if somebody comes or not? Like, it doesn't just all suck up into your fucking vagina.
Well, maybe
that's not how that
condom.
works.
Maybe he had a condom.
That should be like.
Because he could have been like, oh,
leaking, you know what I'm
doing
saying?
the whole fucking, fuck faces and sounds and shit, and then be like, oh god, and then hurry up and tie it off and go put it in like his the little fifth pocket, and act like he crumpled it up and threw it away. But
Pocket. Is that what the fifth pockets are for?
well, I think those little fifth pockets are actually for like quarters. So when you go to the arcade to play Mortal Kombat 2 or something, you got your quarters ready to rock.
Oh.
I don't know.
One time the lights were off and I grabbed the aloe vera instead of the lube. 5 minutes in, we both stopped. And I asked if she could feel that burning feeling. Next 10 minutes was spent rolling around the bed, holding bits in pain.
And,
Does aloe vera really burn?
I don't know. I know that I have aloe vera. When we went to Florida for our vacation, I had gotten sunburned. I put aloe vera on my dick.
It doesn't hurt? I feel like it wouldn't hurt. Like, that's an all-natural ingredient.
It was a cooling. It's not burny. It's cool. But, my dick didn't get burned. I just wanted to see what it felt like.
Just wanted to see what it felt like.
Yeah,
That's
I do that a lot. See what things feel
I do
like.
that a lot.
Yeah, sometimes I like I used to be real big on smelling stinky things. Like I wanted to know what things smelled like.
Oh,
now
I'm
anything
so like
that really
I'm
stinks,
so like that.
I fucking dry heave. I can't smell anything that stinks.
I love it. I have like this unnatural, like, it's weird.
You have an unnatural ability to smell something?
I just like always want to smell everything even if it's bad. Like, it's kind of like, even if I know something's going to hurt, I do it because I want to feel it. But that's pain. That's a different thing. But yeah, like I'll be smelling all kinds of stinky shit sometimes.
Stinky shit. Hey, your cat ever farted on you yet?
Oh my God, right in my face. No, but sometimes he really does be farting and it's like, it hits me and I'm like,
yeah, my cats fucking reek.
I'm like, is that, sometimes a bitch, bitch be wondering like, fuck, is that me? No, it ain't ever me.
You're always like,
I'm like, God damn, usually I feel that shit.
Like, I usually fucking know after I eat a fucking mound of Taco Bell.
Did I tell the story about the bar?
Probably not.
So I was with my friend and we went to this bar. And she like fucked the bartender before or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like giving us the look, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he was just trying to fuck her again. So I was like, that's cool. Like I drove separately. Like I really don't give a fuck. And we were fucking wasted. So all this shit happens, blah, 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 blah. He ends up shutting down the bar, but he's like, y'all stay. I didn't tell this.
Mm-mm.
He's like, y'all are staying. And we're like, okay. Like, because we're fucking stupid. So, fucking white titty girl wasted. We're like, fuck yeah, we're staying. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I ain't watching them fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Wait, did you say white titty girl wasted?
Huh? White titty girl wasted?
I've never heard that.
I mean, neither, honestly. I don't really fucking know. It just felt right,
White titty girl wasted.
Like, I felt white girl wasted, but I've also felt white titty girl wasted. Like, it's got to be. We were drunk. So
If you're flashing your boobs, you're white titty girl wasted.
I like went to the bathroom for something, probably had to piss, and came out and like they had closed the bar and like the lights were off and it was all like romantical and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And fucking the Red Sox had just won. It was like one of those nights. Like everybody was like partying and shit like in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, whatever. So yeah, like it was super fucking awkward. Like the horror story part was that he like puts her up on like a bar table, right? And we're like taking turns. Like he's making out with her and I'm eating her out. And then we like switch and like I'm making out with her and he's eating her out. But like me and him never like touch. Like I didn't even touch his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing about us touch. And we would just keep like swapping on her. And then like it was really weird. It was like really like I was white titty girl wasted and I was still like, this is.
I have to play romantic music.
Like, this is real awkward. Wait, let me get my. And I was like,
you said it was romantic.
Like, girl, this is real awkward. and I basically like ran the fuck out of there, right? Because I was like, I don't know about all this shit. Like, I was on the table and he was like eating her out and she was eating me out. It was like this whole weird ass fucking thing that like sounds like it would be hot, but it was like not hot because I was like literally about to puke inside of her vagina and like all this shit. And honestly, I never talked to her again.
So were you gonna puke because you were wasted?
I was white titty girl wasted, okay?
Oh, okay.
But her pussy smelled like cinnamon.
Oh, that's not bad then.
No, it was really good. Like she had a nice pussy. But I was like so drunk. I was so drunk and like drinking everything. And she was wasted. And he was like sober as fuck. Like, what? Anyways, it was super fucking awkward. And then like she was one of my best fucking friends. Never talked to her again. I mean, I talked to her a few times, but not really. And then I was like, damn, like, I don't know.
Man.
It was the horror story. Does that not sound like a horror story? Because it really was.
Because you kind of, you lose a friend as well.
Like,
you know,
it was a horrible experience. I was like, they're going to fuck. So, like, I got to go. I didn't even want to be there. But I was there because it was white titty girl wasted. Whatever. Moving on.
Man, that's crazy.
Sorry.
No. Why are you sorry? That's a hot story.
No, it was sucked. It was horrible.
Well, I mean, I could, as a dude, I would be like, man, I hope our listeners that hear that, hopefully our dude listeners are like, that is a hot story.
It was so horrible to me.
Yeah. What is that? On to the next. Well, one time I was going down on this girl. We started making out, and I was about to put it in, and then she tried to bite my tongue off.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of something. Oh my god, I'm not gonna talk about it though. Damn, that's crazy.
Well, you can't. Oh boy.
What?
I mean, what'd you do? Gonna bite somebody's tongue off?
No, I bit a chunk out of somebody's lip, and it like sticks with me to this day. And this was like 12 fucking years ago, and like the sound of it, and the taste of it, and the fucking his screaming, and my like laughing hysterically, and like it was horrible. Like a chunk.
Well, see, that sounds like a horror story.
Chunk out of somebody's lip. Like, it's still grossing me out to think about it. Can't deal with it. It's so disgusting. Oh my god, it's so gross. The whole thing was fucking. It was nasty. Okay, so that's crazy. I wonder how fast she bit his tongue.
Yeah, like why would she bite? Like, come on, sir.
Woo.
You're about to put it in, and she tried to bite your tongue off. Was she angry?
Like, I guess that's like, what would you rather? Would you rather go bite your tongue off or go bite your dick off? Oh my god, I'm still getting flashbacks. Oh god.
Like that's not even a hard question. I'd rather have a girl bite my tongue off.
I
don't like talking that much anyways.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, when I was a little kid.
Oh god.
When I was a little kid, I was probably maybe like I don't know, however old kids are when they get teeth and they start learning how to walk. I was running in the kitchen and I fucking fell and bit right through my tongue. Almost. I still have a scar on my tongue. I can't get my tongue pursed because of that.
Let me see it. I don't believe that.
No, I swear to God. I'll take a picture. And I'll send
you
it
have a scar on your tongue?
I swear to God. Yep.
I didn't even know your tongue could scar.
Yeah, well,
That's fucking cray-cray.
Well, that's a good picture right there.
That's a good picture right there.
Riveting radio, folks. Maybe I should post this.
This one time, I was having sex with this one girl for 9 years, and then she left and never spoke to me again. True horror story.
That's a sad story.
Bitch, that's a story of everybody's life. Fuck off. Shit
No,
happens.
I don't like that. I hate breakup stories unless they're funny. I hate sad breakup stories.
What? Breakups fucking happen. That's stupid.
I know breakups happen.
Sad breakups are funny as fuck. People that get upset over breakups, like, that should be killing me sometimes.
You're just a heartless person.
It's funny as fuck. People get upset. Oh my god. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I've been that bitch, and it was funny as fuck.
But I bet you.
I hope everybody laughed at me.
I bet you when people look at our cover art for the first time, somebody comes around like Double Penetration Podcast with Creep and Steal. I guarantee you, says 9 times out of 10, they probably think the dude's the creep. They probably think you're a steal.
Oh my god.
We need a new cover art with our faces.
Rude.
I think that's what we need.
Oh damn.
What's wrong?
You get scar in your tongue.
Oh yeah, you're looking at my picture, huh? See?
Blah, blah, blah.
It's a good thing I like eating pussy.
Oh my god, I remembered my other horror story. Continue.
I was having a one-night stand and gritted my teeth so hard that a false tooth fell out in her mouth. We kept going. He's like,
I'm fucking dead. Oh my god, that's so funny.
man, you must have been plowing her, sir. See, that's when sex is like animalistic. When you're, when you're doing that, it's
oh
weird.
my god, I fucking love that.
Well, when I did,
Oh my god, holy fuck, like the best sex experience of my life. God damn, fuck.
But I also
it was like literally the best experience of my life. But
see, when I thrust, I like to punch the back of the head.
Oh yeah, that's hot as fuck.
Well, you can't read the last one. We have our friend Bethany here, and she's going to take the last one, unless you have more stories. I don't know. Bethany, come over here and read this story, and then tell your little story for everybody to hear.
Oh, Bethany has one too? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I farted right in my boyfriend's mouth and started laughing. He ended up with more than one fart in his mouth. Tee-hee. What a silly little story. I wonder if my mister would end up belting me across the bosoms with his big load of cum from his tallywhacker, if I did that to him. He's into scat play, creep. I know that's not your thing, but I do enjoy a good rogering while laying under a glass coffee table, and my mister drops a steamy greasy log. It's making me wet just telling the story.
I fucking love Bethany so much. That is one real raw ass bitch.
Yeah. She's fucking crazy. She can say a whole lot of things.
I love her. She is so real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. You're like, oh, just so you guys can't see this right now. But Mr. Christila is just like awkwardly looking at me with zero expression on his face. And I don't really know what to do.
That's typing.
Oh God.
I was trying to type up funny things for Bethany to say. But I kept spelling words wrong. She was looking at me like, I don't know what the fuck to say.
I don't know what the fuck to say. I have another sex horror story.
Ooh, lay it on us.
So it was me and my ex-boyfriend were broken up. So I was fucking this other guy naturally. And I met this guy at a bar and he was friends with my roommate, which was cool, but whatever. So like I would go over to his house and we would fuck, right? And I would like, okay. But really though, we would fuck and then I would stay up all night crying about my ex-boyfriend. And he would just talk me through it. And then I would like go home and be fine. And then the next night I would go to the bar and get shit-faced and go to his house and fuck him and then continue to cry about my ex-boyfriend to him all night.
See, as a guy, I sit here and think, man, what would I do if that was me? Would I put up with if that was me, right? If I was a guy and a girl would come over after going to the bar, being drunk, and come over to my house and fuck me every night, But then she would cry about her ex. I wonder how many times I would tolerate listening to that after having sex. Because after having sex, I just, depending on what's going on, what time of day it is, I may just want to go to sleep, as any man would.
Oh, it's so funny.
And I gotta listen to some fucking broad crying about her ex. Fuck that.
Nah, he talked me through it, and then I would be like, and I like got him to read me these like super secret diary passages that he like never read to anyone ever, and it would just be like this, just like super real, and like we didn't give a fuck about each other at all, but it was like,
well, do you remember any of those diary entries?
Huh?
So do you remember those diary entries?
I don't at all.
I figured we could have a good laugh.
I don't.
That sucks.
But that's funny.
Yeah.
How fucking horrible is that? I would die now. I would die. I would never. Shit.
The day you cry over an ex is a cold day in hell.
Seriously, like, what the fuck? I would just cry all the time. And like, not because we were broken up though, but because he would like still be fucking with me. So it wasn't even like I was like being all emotional and shit. Okay, I mean I was kind of emotional, but like whatever. So I am seriously swimming in my ass sweat right now.
Wow.
Thought you guys should know that.
I was picking my nose with my thumb.
And I love to do that. I like to fuck with my nose ring and smell it.
Ew. I mean, it's in your nose already, so.
I like that.
I was thinking about taking out my Libre.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had it since I was like 18 or 19. Thinking about taking it out.
I was thinking about getting a new piercing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Clit hood?
Yeah, I was going to do that last year, but then I was traveling a lot, and I was like, you got me fucked up if you think I'm going to fucking pierce my clit and then just be sitting in my tight-ass jeans in my car for like 30 hours at a time. Like, no.
Wow. Who the fuck drives in their car for that amount of time wearing tight-ass jeans and not, comfortable sweats or something?
Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ, creep.
Don't worry about it.
I gotta worry about it. That's not good for your circulation either.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Hey, that's why I wear compression socks, because I got a desk job. So I wear socks.
Oh, God. I gotta have more sex horror stories. Like, there are so many in my brain right now.
Well, I mean, I probably got ones when I was drunk or something like that, but I mean, I was drunk, and not that I'm trying to like suppress those days, but I just honestly, I don't remember.
Honestly, I don't remember.
I really don't. I mean, I guess like it's not really like a sex horror story, but like remember a few episodes back when I was fucking around with that married girl, but I didn't know she was married before I got married. Well, that night when I met her at the bar, I was with a couple of my buddies because we had left the wedding. So she's hanging out with us, and, I'm making out with her. And while I'm making out with her, my buddy's fingering her in her fucking butthole.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, dude, she's got a hairy asshole. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, when you were making out with her, I was playing with her butthole.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
And I go, I don't know what you're thinking. I go, but if anybody's taking this girl anywhere to have some sex, it's going to be me. And it's
fingering her butt.
Yeah, and I didn't want him to fucking look. I'm not trying to say that if you have a threesome with another man, that's a problem. That's just not something that I could do. That's just I don't want to, especially my buddy. Like I don't want to fucking have sex with him and a girl. Fuck that.
That's funny. Do you know how to cook steak?
I do know how to cook steak.
Can you tell me how to cook steak?
Well, how do you want to cook it? On a grill? Do you want to cook it in a pan?
My stovetop or oven?
Okay, if you want to cook it in the stovetop, honestly, your best route, if you do have...
I have top sirloin fillets. Is that a horrible piece of meat?
Top sirloin? I mean, it's not a steak that I would buy personally. Top sirloin's more from like making a steak sandwich than opposed to just eating like a steak.
Oh, fuck, I fucked up.
No, you can still make a good steak out of top sirloin. It just, you would want it cooked more medium to medium rare.
It says top sirloin steak is a great steak for grilling.
Well,
I've been lied to. I've been bamboozled.
No, it's a fine
fucking
cut of meat.
Bamboozled. I can't do this. No, I'm not going to eat anything. Fuck.
Now you're going to go back to eating
Never
trays
eat
of brownie. There's a point there, folks. Creep was telling me, yeah, every day this week I've ate a tray of brownies.
Oh my god, I just spit everywhere. Oh my god. I literally like there's more spit on my face than my ass sweat right now. Not that I have ass sweat on my face, but like
Hey,
don't question it.
we all know that you like eating ass, so
I really do though.
I don't know if there's a gentleman
Like,
there
so,
or
you know,
lady.
there's always that one guy that's talking about like you're gonna eat my ass though, and like they got a nasty ass, and like I mean I'm not experiencing that, but like I have experienced that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Nope.
oh god.
I have never experienced a gal having a nasty ass. If I was gonna go back there, and play around.
I feel like I've never looked at a girl and been like, wow, you probably have a nasty ass. But I've definitely looked at a lot of just like super hairy, sweaty guys and been like, yeah, probably not going to lick your asshole. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be like most dudes. Like, I mean, self-admitted dudes are gross. Like, I'm gross, you know?
I'm gross.
Like, I do practice proper hygiene, but, you know, I do gross things, as any guy does, that some gals or other men might find gross or disgusting. But, I mean, I always maintain cleanliness. I trim up. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, if my wife's giving me a blowjob, I don't want her to get hair in her mouth.
Yeah. I don't mind pubes, honestly.
Nah,
I choke on my own pubes. Why should I care about choking on somebody else's? That's so bad. Oh god. Porterhouse T-bones is a cut of the leanest, most tender part. Oh.
Get yourself a good old-fashioned ribeye.
No, I don't know how to cook steak, and I've spent so much money on steak,
It's
and
so
I can't ever cook
easy.
it, and then it goes in the trash.
What you do is you get a pan hot, pour oil in it.
I don't have oil. I didn't know I
get
needed
oil.
that. I
Yeah.
didn't buy it.
Go get oil.
No, what kind of oil though are we
You can
talking
use.
about?
I personally would use an olive oil. That's just
Okay,
me.
so I gotta spend mad money on olive oil.
No.
What else?
You can get a good cheap olive oil. Get some thyme, some rosemary.
Oh, fuck all that. No, I'm already making mad other shit.
Shit. I'm just trying to help you out.
No, I know. I think I do have like rosemary and oregano. Did you say oregano? I have that. And I have cilantro.
Ooh, I love cilantro.
But I'm making shrimp too. I want to make like steak and shrimp.
What are you having, a date night?
Yeah, I romance myself frequently.
That's all right. Hey, if nobody else is going
Nobody
to
else,
do
I
it,
was just about to say, nobody else is taking me on a date. Fuck, I'm going to treat my damn self.
treat yourself.
But I also didn't want to spend $30 on a filet mignon. And then the other one said filet. And I was like, ooh, filet sounds fancy. And that's why I bought it.
See, I would never, like, for me, filet mignon is a good cut of meat. However, I think it's overrated. I would never go to like a steakhouse and buy like a fucking.
Yeah, no.
They got
I
like
wouldn't
8-ounce
either.
filet mignons for like $35. Fuck out of here. Fuck.
No, I
outta
wouldn't
here.
do that. There was some at the grocery store today, and it was like $26 for like one little one, and I was like, no. And then everything else was like steak for stew, like stew steak or something. And I was like, obviously not that either.
Delmonico's are good.
I don't know what that means.
That's a Delmonico steak. It's the cut of the steak. Delmonico.
Oh no, those are not good.
Yes, they are.
The stew steaks,
What, skirt steaks? Is that what you said?
stew ones. I don't know steak language.
Skirt steak.
No, the
Flat iron
stew.
steak.
No.
Stew steak. What about Stu's brother?
Aw.
Pitt. Stu Pitt. Ba-dum-boom.
I thought you were going to talk about the Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Yeah, because Tommy's dad's name was Stu.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was trying to think like, fuck, did he have a brother? Because I wanted to outsmart you, but I can't because I'm stupid.
I'll agree with that. Hey, so we got 10 minutes left and we're kind of just rambling on right now. So we might as well just kind of turn this into a bit of wide open for our Patreon fans. I finally saw Ready Player One, the movie.
And
I really hated the changes, but it still didn't take away the enjoyment of the film. So I really liked it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's a good movie, right?
Yes.
As a movie.
Now, I'm going to kind of spoil some things. So I guess.
No.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Why? I want to talk to you about
Nobody
it.
like
Huh?
Nobody likes a spoiler.
I'm not. Okay, well, can I talk about like how, they didn't play Joust?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that. I really wanted to see the Lich King.
They didn't do any of that.
No.
Like the fucking first one was not a fucking race like
Nope.
that.
And this was my
Like
thought on
what?
that.
Like no.
The reason why they made that a race, that first gate, or the first way to get the copper key, is they really wanted to fucking put the stupid Back to the Future DeLorean in, and that was their best way of doing it.
Stupid. Like that was so stupid. And then like the part with the fucking oh god. The whole thing was stupid.
And I
it was a
remember-
good movie. It was an enjoyable movie, but it was fucking so stupid. Like it would not have been hard to stick to the fucking story that we all loved so much.
I understand why they didn't follow the book, because when they're talking about like the Tandy computers and all the Atari stuff, it's really nerdy. You know what I mean? And I started listening to the audiobook again this week at work. So I understand, like as I'm listening to it and now seeing the movie, I'm like, okay, I get how that would probably maybe be hard to do and make it to where it makes sense
But
for
they
the audience.
changed like so much
Oh,
that they
certainly
didn't
did.
fucking have to.
And I agree
Like
with
if you need to dumb shit down, well, first of all, don't go see a nerdy ass fucking movie if you're not a fucking nerdy ass fucking human and don't like that shit, first of all. But second of all, like you don't have to change every motherfucking thing.
And I will say this, I'm a little disappointed in the fact that Batman was only in the movie for like 2 seconds. I was very upset because, as most know, Batman is my favorite superhero. Batman can beat anybody up. Darth Vader, Batman would win. Wolverine,
You couldn't beat the whole. And he could not be Wolverine.
He could
Fuck out of here
destroy
with that
Wolverine.
dumbass shit.
You want to
boo.
know? You want to know how Batman could beat Wolverine? He's a goddamn.
Okay.
He's rich, and he'll have a super magnet.
No.
Boom! Wolverine's stuck there forever. Sorry, bub. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Batman's the
he
best.
isn't. That's
Yes, he
not.
is.
Do you even read the comics?
I do read the comics, but I'm just saying that's what Batman would do.
But I can't talk. I don't think that's how that
Batman
would
would
work.
have a super.
Who do you
magnet.
think would win between Hulk and Wolverine?
Probably Wolverine.
Really?
Yeah.
But Hulk is the Hulk.
Yeah, but Wolverine could fucking cut him up. Well, Hulk could throw him, and then Hulk could just jump and fucking be gone. See ya.
Hulk smash, bro.
He'd throw him and then jump. Hulk can't
I don't
fly,
know.
but he can jump
Who
for
do you
miles.
think would be the all-time winner of every superhero, not supervillain, but every superhero ever?
Batman.
Okay. Who do you think would be the best supervillain of everyone?
The best villain out of all the comic books?
Yes.
Boy, that's tough. I don't know. I'm not really a bad guy.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're not what?
I'm not really like a bad guy fan. I'm
You're-
a hero.
Oh.
I don't
I'm
know.
a villain. Faux show. Do you think I'm a villain? I feel like I'm a villain.
No, you're more of like an anti-hero.
Oh, what the fuck?
You're not a villain.
Why? I
Ah.
want to be the villain.
No, you're not the villain.
Huh?
At best, you're like the Punisher. You're like a vigilante.
I want to be Skeletor.
Skeletor is fucking cool, but Batman could beat him.
I don't care.
I care. Batman could beat anybody. I don't want to hear
Batman
anybody's
could
shit either.
I could be Batman just by being not fucking retarded.
Batman
Dumb.
would fuck
Stupid.
you up. Batman would look at you and just throw a batarang at you and trip you.
That's not. I could, bitch.
You can't fuck
I'm so
around
much
with
better
Batman.
than that.
Whatever.
Okay, who do you think would have the best sex?
Bruce Wayne.
I think Hulk would.
Nah, fucking Hulk.
I would
probably
fuck Wolverine. Like, no, oh god, I would fuck the fuck out of Wolverine.
Yeah, and then next thing you know is fucking stupid razor blades are going into
That's
you.
why I like that shit. We could do bloodletting shit. Like that shit is so
Bloodletting,
intimate. I
Jesus
love that
Christ.
shit.
blood letter.
What? That is so romantic.
Wait, where's my romantic
I
music?
got woken up one time, dead ass, true story. Guy wakes me up with a fucking knife, right? And I was like, what's up? And he caught his arm. I sucked the fuck out. Oh my God, that was like so intimate. That is so romantic. You don't think that's romantic?
Disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
That is so romantic.
Listen, we all have our things.
Oh,
I do not judge. We are like Planet Fitness. We're a judgment-free zone.
That's
That's truth.
true. I'm tired. I'm hungry.
I'm a little
cranky.
sleepy boy. You are very, I wouldn't say cranky, but you're...
I'm not cranky. I'm just like
You're ornery.
all the way on right now. Like all my senses are tingly.
Tingly.
My spider senses. I think it's because I haven't had sex in like 5 years.
5 years, you say, hey?
Yeah, surprise.
What are you, Chris in his fucking teens? Going through his dry spells? It's been 4 years. It's all right. It's going to happen soon.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Everybody thinks like it's such a huge misconception that like I'm always satisfied because I fuck myself all day. Like, yeah, I do fuck myself all day, but that's not the same as like a real live, juicy, meaty dick. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. I certainly don't.
Oh,
I hope
You
you,
gotta-
feel better, hon.
dead.
Well then, here we are. The end of the show.
And there we are. Are we here? Damn, I can't do words.
Words are hard.
You know what's not hard?
I don't know what's not hard.
I mean, my dick, but also going to creepqueen.com, checking out all my cool, sweet smut and merch and, you know.
Your dicks
Other
will get hard
things.
too, or if you're a lady, your pussy will get wet if you go to creepqueen.com.
Hell yeah.
That's the
I got all kinds of girls on my shit. Like, girls, don't even be scared, boo.
She said, don't be scared.
It's also really not even hard to go on Twitter right now and follow me at creepxqueen.
Hell yeah. And after you follow our friend Creep Queen, why don't you go give me a follow at Mr. Chris Steele. That's MrKrisSteel, where I've been hovering in the 1280s for fucking ever. I want to get to the 1300s. I know that's not a lot of Twitter followers, but, you know, when they did the Twitter purge, I only lost 2.
Oh, shit. That real.
All my followers are real, not some fucking fake-ass hoes.
Damn, we don't even like them fake ass hoes here.
They fucking...
We a judgment free zone, but if you're a fake ass hoe, get the fuck out of here.
That's right. Bad Barbie's got a new song out.
What is it?
I don't remember what it's called. She's fighting a fucking, like, child molester or something in it.
Oh.
So, good for her. I like Bad Barbie. That's Cash Me Outside, girl, for those that don't know. But, I don't know. Fucking, here's the end of the show. Fucking, I don't know. What else should I say?
You can tell them what we're talking about.
Oh, next week we're talking about silver foxes and, what's that other term? Cougars. So if you got any fun stories, email us, doublepodcast@gmail.com. Folks, thank you for listening. Thank you for rating and reviewing. And thank you for being a friend.
Hello, I am your announcer, Bethany. Please remember to rate and review 5 stars on iTunes. Rating and reviewing helps out the show. Thanks for listening to the Double Penetration Podcast with your hosts, Creep and Steele on Demon Seed Radio Network.